I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Officine Panerai. Today, I'll be your guide to the Panerai Luminor Submersible 1950 left-handed 3-day automatic in titanium. This PAM 569 is an automatic winding timepiece, but it can be manually wound should it run down by first unlocking the crown by raising the lever, and then in the first position flush to the case, turn the crown clockwise towards you. Now 20 to 30 turns should be sufficient to begin the beat of the balance in the advance of the seconds hand, and at that point you can simply close the crown where the watch and the natural course of kinetic energy in conjunction with the automatic winding rotor will continue to wind the watch on your wrist in daily use. But should you wish to wind it to its maximum rated power reserve of 72 hours or 3 days, simply continue turning the crown. Due to the bridal style mainspring, which will slip and relieve any excess tension, you cannot accidentally overwind this timepiece. Listen for the subtle click of the mainspring slipping to know when the watch is fully wound, but give a few extra turns if you like. Again, you cannot accidentally overwind this automatic watch. Now, once the watch is wound, there are two features that enable more precise setting of the time. Now, the first is a travel time function. It's an intermediate crown position between winding and outermost, and now you can set the watch forward or backwards as you jump time zones, and you'll note that the seconds hand continues to advance, as does the minute hand. Timing precision, amplitude, and isochronism are not affected by the use of the travel time function, and you'll note that that function also drives the date wheel. Now, the outermost position activates the watch's stop seconds function. So when you pull the crown to its outermost position, you'll note the seconds hand halts. Now you've hacked the balance. The best way to use this to synchronize to a known accurate reference time, such as an atomic clock, is to wait for the seconds hand to align with the index at 12, then pull the crown out, stop the seconds, and advance the minute hand to the next nearest minute. When the reference time catches up with the time you've set on the watch, simply return the crown in, the balance continues beating. Now you've synchronized your watch to a reference time. Now, there are three primary hazards with respect to watch ownership that need to be kept at the forefront of your mind: water, magnetism, and shock. Now, this timepiece is rated to 300 meters water resistance, which the factory rates as sufficient for full geared up diving. However, you need to help avoid accidental drownings by ensuring that the watch always has its crown lever locked when it is submerged or when there is water on the case. Raising the lever and using the crown when there's water on the case can bypass the case seals, and despite the hermeticity of this professional-grade diving watch, it can bypass the seals and introduce water to the interior of the watch. So always keep that crown locked whenever the watch is wet, not just submerged, wet. Moreover, leather is a natural porous material that is never water resistant, so always swap the watch to a Panerai textile or leather strap before taking it into aquatic activity. Finally, water resistance is not a static feature as are, for instance, mechanical specifications or case dimensions. While those are unchanging, water resistance will ebb over time as lubricants dry and seals degrade with age. Therefore, it's important, per Panerai's recommendation, to have the watch water tested annually. This is best done at the start of the aquatic season, such as the beginning of beach and pool season, or before you start an annual holiday to tropical climes. Have the watch water tested to ensure that factory-rated hermeticity is still intact. Now, with respect to magnetism, it's a serious consideration because it will affect the metallic hairspring of the watch, and the metallic hairspring is the heart of your watch's regulating organ. Be aware that today, closures for wallets and purses, refrigerator doors, high-current wiring looms in the home or office, speakers, subwoofers, and of course MRI equipment produce powerful magnetic fields that can magnetize your hairspring. If, due to erratic timekeeping, you suspect that your watch has become magnetized, take it to an authorized Panerai service center where specialized equipment is available to quickly and easily demagnetize your watch and restore its performance. Finally, with respect to shock and concussion, Panerai movements are built with a free-sprung architecture that is exceptionally hardy, but even exceptionally hardy movement architectures reach their limit. Therefore, Panerai advises keeping the watch disused during concussive sports such as baseball batting, golf, tennis, firearms marksmanship, mountain biking, or dirt biking. Now, with respect to strap swapping and removal, the watch features quick-release tabs on the underside of the lugs. Using Panerai strap swapping tools. These tabs can be depressed, and the retaining bars for the strap can be pressed through the lugs. When used with proper Panerai tools, this system allows straps to be swapped quickly and easily without any danger of marring the lug finish. Now ultimately, every mechanical watch requires a comprehensive factory service, and Panerai advises periodic checkups with factory-authorized service centers. This is most conveniently done when the watch is taken for a water test, as water resistance, cosmetic condition, and chronometric performance can all be evaluated. If the watch requires a service, service exclusively with an authorized Panerai service center. These agencies exclusively have the trained personnel, original factory replacement parts, and specialized equipment to protect the value of your watch as both an instrument and as an investment. Moreover, only these agencies are able to back all work performed with an original Panerai service warranty issued from the factory. Call, email, or text our experts at govbergwatches.com, and they'll be happy to walk you through the ownership experience, care, usage, and service requirements of this or any Panerai model.